The return of Pedro Pascal's Joel is also uncertain, even though The Last of Us Season 3 is scheduled to continue adapting The Last of Us Part 2. In Episode 2 of Season 2 of The Last of Us, Joel was killed by Abby, the new antagonist. She took revenge for her father's death, but she also sparked Ellie's desire for vengeance. The Last of Us Season 2 Episode 6 was a flashback, reintroducing Pascal's Joel, while Season 2 has primarily concentrated on her and Dina's trip to Seattle. The episode provided additional context for the tension that existed between Ellie and Joel prior to his death, including the fact that he killed Eugene after contracting cordyceps, even though he had time to bid his wife, Gail, farewell, but also that she found out Joel had killed all the fireflies at the end of Season 1 of The Last of Us. Their final scene together was a poignant and bittersweet discussion about the possibility of moving on from the events in Salt Lake City, but it also indicated whether Pascal would reprise his role as Joel in Season 3. Pascal may have returned to the role of Joel in Season 2, Episode 6, but it looks like this will be the final time he plays the former protagonist on screen. Season 2, Episode 6 has been cited by a number of outlets as the actor's final episode. Variety reports that the most recent episode is Pascal's last, with series creator Neil Druckmann discussing what it was like to film the actor's farewell performance. In addition, the cast and crew have honored Pascal's contributions to the series with numerous videos and social media posts. Pascal bids the cast and crew farewell in front of a sizable group of individuals who worked on the show at the start of Max's behind-the-scenes video for Season 2, Episode 6. The actor's own affirmation that this will be the last time he serves as the drama's protagonist capitalizes on this heartfelt farewell. It affirms that Joel's time in The Last of Us is over, even though other characters will continue to live. There aren't any more flashbacks that the series can use to bring Pascal back, because the majority of Joel's flashbacks from The Last of Us Part 2 were adapted in Season 2, Episode 6. The most significant flashback from the 2020 video game was covered at the end of the most recent episode, though there might be some surprises that let him come back. Given previous confirmation that this is the actor's final episode, it is appropriate and logical to end his time on the show with that degree of finality. Furthermore, Abby will be the main character in Season 3 of The Last of Us, which will have a completely different focus. Season 3, which adapts her part of the video game, has already been confirmed to center on the new antagonist. This entails a greater emphasis on Seattle as well as an explanation of her actions since killing Joel. Given that it will be told from the viewpoint of a character who has only met Joel once, it does not allow for any flashbacks or new scenes featuring him. Joel is unlikely to return before the series concludes, considering how heavily the show has already referenced The Last of Us Part 2. A flashback that occurs at the very end of the video game was adapted for The Last of Us Season 2 Episode 6, with other scenes throughout being taken from different points in the original source material. Given that the show has already addressed all of Pascal's main points from the original game, it is unlikely that he'll play the same role again. Joel might, however, make an unexpected reappearance in the future, given that The Last of Us is already appending the adaptation structure. Given that the show has already adapted the majority of the flashbacks found in the original material, this would probably take the form of an original flashback. However, it appears that Pascal will not be returning as Joel in Season 3, so Season 2, Episode 6 will be his last episode for the time being. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.